Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Backpack Bells run, and today I'm going to be doing another one with the Berserker, and I'm going to try to do the most, by far, basic Berserker run. And what is that going to look like? Very simple. We're going to go with 5 leather armors is my plan, if possible, and then 2 battle axes, and then the rune subclass and a bunch of runes. That's literally it. And also dial it back, and also a bunch of collars, spiky collars. That's it. That's literally the build I would like to create. Wait a minute, I almost started the run with 4 coins in the back. Let's roll into another leather armor if possible. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna try to force these other armors, although we definitely need these. Let's maybe roll once here. I'm gonna buy the piggy bank, as that is cheap and gives us money, and we're gonna buy... If I want to do backpack slots, I guess yes, and then maybe roll into leather armors. Leather armors are very, very, very important. Now, theoretically, we should lose this life, although we start with a lot more life than the opponent because we have this 45 shielding. If the opponent doesn't do enough damage to pierce through, although they have a banana, so they will heal whatever we do to them. Fatigue is the name of the game here. But the moment we lose our armor while in fatigue, that means we are already in a loss. And we just entered fatigue, and we have lost our armor before that happened, so this should be a loss. Unless my battle armor... No, we lost. It's okay, it's fair, we didn't even have weapons that power us up. Ding, level the dragon skill armor up. I'm gonna take this, and I would like to also take this, and hopefully roll for another armor piece. Didn't roll it. You know what? Yeah, let's roll for another armor piece. Didn't find it again. Pretty unlucky here, but it's okay. So now, why do we want 5 dragon skill armors? These things here, battle rage entered, gain 40 shielding. That's nice. And then during battle rage, damage taken is reduced by 15%. The battle rage on its own already has during battle rage, it triggers my weapon 30% faster, but also I take 20% less damage. And the idea is if I can have 5 of these, we're gonna have 75% less damage taken, right? Plus the 20 from the duffel bag, that's 95% less damage taken, and that is pretty much the idea here. I want to be taking almost no damage whatsoever when the battle rage happens. Right now, for example, the opponent's hitting us for 1 each time they missed, then battle rage is gonna run out. We should lose this fight, by the way, as we're already half health and they're not, and they haven't even entered battle rage, and they also have regen over us. This should be a loss. It's okay. We're late game build anyway. Let's go on and try to find what we can find. I don't want that energy, honestly. Let's roll into even more backpack slots. And oh, we found my first battle axe, which is pretty important. To the point where I would like to throw the piggy bank out, but I'm not going to do that. Let's roll one more time. I still want to get my nice and also nice. We found good things here. Backpack slots are very, very important. Leather armor is also very, very important. We need to get all of those as early as possible. It's a flame build, they should destroy us, but after I get my axe here, we should be winning most of these fights. So yeah, we lost 3 in early game, but it is what it is. We're not really powerful anyway early game, but late game we should not take a single loss after I get my 5 armor pieces and anything else that I want. Now, the downside of this build is you need a lot of rerolls, so you are going to be spending money for rerolling stuff to get what you need. Therefore, that's why we lose early game. And we're down to 2 life, in case you're new. What is this? The game just gave us a Tim right away, as if we were losing. Opponent drops below 30% health, heal for 15, gain 5 in power. You know what? We're gonna buy these 2. We're gonna buy Tim on hit, 50% chance to steal a random buff, and we're also gonna go with axe. I didn't want to find Tim, to be exactly honest. I didn't really want to get, you know, one of the most powerful runes in the game, but it is what it is. Yeah, so the axe says the following: on hit, gain 1 damage forever. That's it, pretty much. And then Tim says 50% chance to steal a random buff from the opponent on hit, so that's that pretty much too. This is in the duffel bag, so it's gonna get attack speed. And now we're fighting... Yeah, now we're fighting the 3-win fight. I'm even gonna skip through this because this is not even losable, because they literally have nothing. A bit unlucky here, but that's what happens when you're still in bronze, as I'm playing literally 1 run per video. You are seeing that very run I am playing per day. Roll them, and didn't find our piggy bank, which is another leather armor. That's okay. We need to find more, and these are common items. It is what it is. We try to find them. Every time I'm gonna find leather armor, I'm gonna buy it, no matter what happens. But if the game doesn't provide us with 5, then it's okay. If I get 6, by the way, we're 100% damage immune, but at 5 it's already overkill. We should not be losing this, especially because we're stealing their buffs away. It would be nice to steal luck instead of mana. That would be really nice. But now we're actually doing a damage, so that's nice. ECD! Nice win here. They were a dagger build, 12 damage with the axe here at the end. It's okay. I would like to get another axe, very nice. So now these 2 axes can combine into the double axe, and we already got the weapon of choice, which is the double axe. Roll them. Fun the dagger, useless. Fun, no. Yes, nice. Fun all leather armor, very nice. And I will need backpack slots, by the way. Let's go. We will really... Oh, stop. Almost made a mistake. This axe, both of these axes should be inside the duffel bag. Well, it's, because the duffel bag gives us attack speed, and I would like the forging hammer to be away from that, so it doesn't gain the attack speed when the thing happens. When the attack speed thing happens. I also don't really care about Dragon Scale Glass. I don't care about any aspects of the defensive build other than specifically the Dragon Scale Armor. I don't care about any crafted items of this character other than the Dragon Armors, is what I'm trying to say. And I just entered the Enrage mechanic, which gives us a bunch of shielding and also damage immunity, and it just won out. We're into Fatigue. Now they're gonna go into the Enrage mechanic, but it's too late. We still have shielding, they don't, and Fatigue should kill him. Very nice, very nice. And here we go, we get the Super Axe, boom, and this is it. So this thing says that it gains 2 damage on hit, and still has 1.5 attack speed, and then when I'm in Battle Rage, it triggers an extra attack on the spot, and also increases the damage gain to 3, which is really good, of course. We're gonna buy this, and I would like to somehow fit things in. I'm gonna do Organized Time in a moment. Let's roll these. I only want to find leather armors and maybe fanny packs and, you know, backpack slots and whatnot. We will definitely buy a backpack slot here and roll them. And we found cheese, and we also found a collar. These are both part of the build. Cheese gives us a more max health every 4 seconds and a random buff. Random buffs are good and all. Actually, I don't really care about cheese, honestly. We do care about the spike color, though, that says that Battle Rage lasts 2 seconds longer. This is extremely important and literally part of the build. I'm gonna lock that and roll maybe only once. I'm gonna roll once here. Didn't find anything. Let's keep it. I'm not gonna get by Tortilla. We're gonna go a very specific build that I already have mapped down in my mind. So that's that. Let's do Reorganized Time because this guaranteed can fit. And yeah, I'm gonna come back the moment that's done. Done. So yeah, we got it. We got the next one, and obviously we can fit one more here and one more here and even one more here, right? Like one can go here, one can go like this, and one can go maybe one here, 2, 3, and then there is room at the very top too, so we can definitely fit 6, although I'm not gonna go for 6, obviously. Let's go. I want to find as many spike colors as possible because they increase the duration of the immunity. So this guy has piercing armor, which is very much countering us. But it's okay. At the end of the game, we have more late game than them. I just entered late game. Boom, 15 damage. Another hit, please. Boom, 18 damage. One more hit. We're dying. Oh, we missed. That was a mistake. 24 there. Ah, the miss. The miss killed us. But we got a subclass unlocked, so we have still 2 lives. And the subclass we're gonna go with is the thing I already mentioned, this thing. So runes are offered in the shop, and start of battle gain 1 luck for each gemstone socketed, and then every 3 seconds use 2 of your luck to gain 5 random buffs. This is definitely what I want to go with. And now we want to... Oh, we found another armor, very nice. I will buy this, and we will need some backpack slots, perfect, and also perfect. 544 is definitely there. I don't care about mana orbs. Yeah, we actually got room here, and honestly, it's very important for me to buy the room, but I cannot really do that right now. It's also very important to buy the spike color. I don't know if I need the hammer. The hammer is actually not that high DPS. Let's go with the duration of the enrage last 2 seconds longer. I think that's more important than the hammer. If anything, even the shaman mask is not needed. And I'm thinking if I throw this up... No, we're gonna go with this. Let's go with this and hope for the best. I could, though, go for this and this to go for the crafting play. But honestly, we are in no rush whatsoever. And it's more important to not lose. So I think we're gonna go with my powerful part of the build so that we don't lose. And then we're gonna have backpack slots and whatnot later. So the idea is when we hit half-life, we activate all the damage immunity, which right now is 45 plus 20. So right now it's 65% damage immunity. And yeah, we just got Vampirism out of this thing, by the way. That's nice. We have energy issues, and we just entered Empower. Yeah, energy issues are still a thing. But the opponent cannot really do anything for us. Very nice. Easy win. Easy win. Whoop, and here we go on the first rune. So, Badger rune. On the weapon, the weapon triggers 3% faster each time it attacks. This is not really needed right now because we do have energy issues. If it's on armor or on other sockets, then during battle rage we take 7 flat less damage. So right now we have a 65% less damage and also minus 7 flat. And then if it's in the backpack, items use 10% of stamina, which all of these are great. We're gonna start with inventory slots first though, and then if we have money, which we're not gonna have money, then we're gonna transition over to the rune. I don't have the money, so we're not gonna do that. You go here and you go here, so we're gonna get another dragon scale armor. We still have energy issues. That's okay. Dragon scale armor is more important, and I don't think it would have fit anyway otherwise. I could sell the pig bag, but I don't think that's a good idea. And because we still have 2 lives, we can still play a bit with fire here. I enjoy playing with fire. We should be winning this fight now. At this point, we do have most of the things we need, other than the energy issues we have because of the forging hammer here eating our mana away. But that's okay. Smack him. We got Vampirism again in one of our buffs. What is this? This is a poison or whatever. 21 damage. We still have not entered Battle Rage, so we aren't there yet in our Madness part, and now we are in the Madness part. So for 7 seconds, we take almost no damage. Fatigue, even Fatigue does less damage to us. Look at this. We take 2, 3 Fatigue while it's at 8. Fatigue is at 8 and we take 3. Okay, now the build is guaranteed to win. Now that I realize that this is a thing, which I didn't know was a thing before, we guaranteed win. We got another 2 seconds of immunity longer. We're gonna definitely buy that. And we found another rune, the Hawk rune. Increase 15% crit chance and crit damage on the weapon. 40% chance to not get blinded on the armor or other sockets, or every 4 seconds inflict a blind if it's in the backpack. None of these, I mean, the middle one is useful, the top one is the best. We're gonna go with a 15% chance to crit on the weapon, and we're gonna go with during battle rage, reduce damage taken by 7 on a backpack, on an inventory slot. And we're gonna roll into maybe one last, oh nice, found backpack slots. I want to find one more of these. Right now we have 4 of these, so 4 times 15 is 60%, plus another 20 from the backpack. That is 80% less damage taken, and also minus 7 flat. So I take 80% less multiplicative damage, and then I also take minus 7 flat damage, which should be insane. And let's see how this is gonna look like, because the duration, by the way, lasts 9 seconds. So for 9 seconds, I'm supposed to be almost damage immune. That also counts fatigue, by the way. So we're super poisoned right now, which might lead to a loss. Okay, so right now, the poison is 7 damage, although we have 33 poison. If my immunity runs out, if this battle rage runs out, we die. But it did right now, just now, but I have 100 plus shielding, and we won. Very nice. I need more collars. I need more collars so that the immunity never runs out. And we found a leather boot, which upgrades into this thing here, which is Bad Rage entered, cleanse 3 debuffs, gain 1 empower and 8 shielding. I don't really think I need that. I don't really need, I think that. What? The opposite. I don't really need, I think that. Okay, that went well. Randomly gain empower, mana, or remove stamina. No, let's roll them. And we found another leather bag. This is the final one. And we also found a spiked collar, which... awesome. I would say I want the leather bag, obviously. I want this more than this, because the moment this gets crafted, we are done. We take 95% less damage. Although, in the same vein, I can't really fit it right now, so we're gonna just lock that and buy this, because this works right away. And I have 1 coin to reroll, so might as well reroll right now. And we found backpack slots and even more backpack slots. I don't think I need this specific one, although I could put it on the double axe. No, I think we're good. It's not really worth it as of size to ratio. And this is takes buffs away from us, which, okay, I guess it's a bit irrelevant to me. Let them take our buffs away. Let's see who wins. 38 crit damage right there. I am out of energy. They just entered in power. Well, you're gonna lose now because I'm gonna enter second, and also I take a lot less damage than what you take. My empower still lasts. Yeah, but you just took 29. I also have 200 shielding, by the way, other than the fact that the Empower lasts a year. And now the Empower is gone. Or do I still have it? I think I still have it. It's a bit weird with animation as to what exactly is happening. I'm gonna buy this, and now we do have enough inventory slots, I think. Let's buy that. I definitely need inventory room. And we found one. I could go for this for energy gain, and also random buffs, but honestly, no. Let's go stamina pack. It doesn't matter if I run out of stamina, by the way. We are a slow and steady build. As long as slow and steady is happening, we're good. Didn't find anything of value. I did find the trumpet, which gives him powers and whatnot, but no, we're about to get my 5th shield. So if I get my 5th shield, by the way, I'm hoping to get gemstones. That the main thing I care about is gemstones. So this thing needs to start functioning. That's my main issue right now. We want to find these runes. But the moment this thing hits the leather armor, we're gonna take 95% less damage on enrage. So we just need to get as many spike colors as possible. And this is the Frost Flame build, which isn't even using the item. This should be 2 spots to the right, by the way. But it's okay, they don't have a phoenix, so I'm in no fear whatsoever. Opponents that do not have phoenixes are literally not dangerous. I'm sorry, but that's fact. And yeah, they are at half health, and I'm not at half health yet. So as long as I'm not at half health, they are definitely losing this. I crit them for 60, and now I'm at half health, and I take no damage whatsoever. Nice. And now I have my 95% less damage taking build. So now I no longer am dying at half health at all. The moment I hit half health, I'm immortal. And we found another spike color. So right now we have 4 of these. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 5, that's 13 seconds of immunity. Roll them to inventory. So this definitely fits somewhere. I would say it fits right here. So you go boom, you go here, and then these go like that, and you go down there at the end of the day, and this goes here, and whoopity boopity. That's how reorganized time works, but this time I'm also talking. This does not need to be in the... Oh, we got another one. Wait a minute, wait. If I get this, then I have a 100% damage immunity. And it fits right here. So if I buy this and put it here, we have 120... No, right now I have 95% damage immunity. If I put this in... We're gonna go up to... How much does this sell, by the way, for 4? If I put this in, we're gonna go up from 95% to 110%. Do I need 110% damage immunity? I don't think so. At 95%, we're already good. 95% means that if the opponent does 100 damage, we take 5. So I'm gonna lock this just in case I'm wrong about the 95%. And yeah, if I'm not wrong about the 95%, then obviously we're not gonna need that. So let's hope this guy's gonna be able to bring us down to half life, and then we're gonna see if I'm taking like no damage whatsoever. Once again, my immunity lasts for 13 seconds, so that means 13 seconds of fatigue, for example, or anything, to be honest. So let's see how this can go. We're about to hit the thing. Boom. We're both look at the 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, fatigue, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm stuck here, I'm even healing. Fatigue, 0, 0, 0, 0. Look at these. Fatigue is at 10 and I'm taking 1 damage from fatigue. 14 damage, uh-oh, my immunity ran out. My immunity ran out and we win with 103 crit damage there from the axe at the end. The axe here was doing 46 to 52 damage. But because when the battle rage enters, this starts scaling faster and faster. We need energy regen. This is not needed at the end of the day, I was correct about the infinite. We need some energy regen, yes. So this makes us immune and removes blind. I think we want that because every 2.5 seconds cleanse 1 blind and heal for 5. If we might die from blindness. If we're gonna die from something, it's gonna be blindness. Use 7 regen to gain 80 max health and increase your healing. I'm not really healing that much, let's roll him. We found max energy, I'm gonna buy that. And we found also the last inventory slot we need and we're done pretty much. Now I only need... Yeah, I think the badger is making us take 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, I think the badger rune is making us take 0. We need to find runes. We need to find runes and the game is not providing them to us. I also obviously need more spiked colors. That's pretty important too. This is a double dragon build here. As long as they don't destroy us very fast, which I think they are doing that. Yeah, my main issue is my energy issue. The fact of the matter is... also, why did I get so much luck? Where did I find this much luck as a starting... yeah, how did I start with this much luck? I need to look into this for a moment. Nice, we won. So let's see where I found all this luck. I started with 3 luck. And then the shaman mask happened to roll into luck with the 5 buffs it provided. Oh, I stole luck from them. Yeah, they were generating luck and I stole it from them because I had Tim. Yep, let's not forget we have Tim that breaks the game. And we won, by the way, so let's go into survival mode. Obviously, we're gonna buy this. And now we're gonna try to maybe be lucky enough to find the... Man, do you function? Do you function? Excuse me. You know, runes are off in the shop. Yeah, but where are they? Okay, I guess. I found one, thank you very much. Badger rune. So, we're gonna buy that, obviously. And we're gonna put in the backpack, which says items use 10% less stamina. I'm gonna reroll for 2 even, and we're gonna stop rolling now. Items spending 2 less stamina, 10% less stamina is pretty good. And I already have 1 badger here, which says battle rage reduced damage taken by 7%. So we are already 100% damage immune. 95 and also -7 is literally I take 0 damage. The opponent has to do more than... If they do 200 damage, I take 14 and then that gets reduced by 7, so I take nothing again. I'm still taking nothing, opponent's dying right now, I'm still taking nothing by the way, and I'm still taking nothing, and now I take damage, but we're already in fatigue 10, and I also have 200 shielding in the back. It's this. I think this is the most basic, and at also the same time the most broken build of this guy. Like literally, 448 damage with the axe there. You just have 1 weapon and the rest are spike colors. Yeah, straight up, I would say roll him. You know what? I'm gonna do this magic trick again. We drop it on the ground, then we flip it, and boom, next one. Okay. Let's do that again. You go here, and then whoop, flip it. Boom. Okay, it didn't work this time. Let's actually... I found a flute. The flute randomly gives us 14 shielding, which is good, 2 stamina, which is good, and 2 luck. And that 2 luck becomes 5 random buffs. So this is insanely good for my specific build. So we're gonna definitely add that to the build. And it's hitting a bunch of items. Let's actually make it hit even more items, as that's not really that hard to do. Very nice. This is min-maxed. So once again, this every 5 seconds, but it has a 100% increased rate because it's connected to 10 items. Actually, it's connected to 9 items, so that's 90% faster. Let's say it's 100% faster. So every 2.5 seconds, this randomly gives us 14 shielding, which, whatever, 2 stamina, which is really good because we have stamina issues, and 2 luck, which is in reality 5 buffs because this thing transforms that into buffs. And we found another collar. Very nice. Let's continue. I will continue having the badgers into the we spend less stamina zone until I don't have stamina issues anymore. So this is a defensive build. Let's see how this gonna go. They already took away all my shielding. They're also poisoning us, which is irrelevant, by the way. But we happen to roll into stamina there. I think we no longer have stamina issues, honestly. I know we do have stamina issues, I take that back. And we just become immune, so poison is doing 0, nothing, everything is doing 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and still 0. And we won, and the opponent was never able to do anything to us, because I was immune until the end. So, let's see pragmatically when the immunity triggered, right? It triggers at half health. So pragmatically, the immunity triggered at 145, which is right here. Battle Rage, and it lasts for 13 seconds. So we're gonna run out of what is it, immunity at 20. Let's say this is 12 seconds. So at 25 seconds is when we're gonna die, and the fight ended at 23 seconds. And I still had 400 health, by the way, after the 25 seconds mark where my immunity runs out. This is gonna get nerfed, man. This is unlosable, literally. And now my immunity lasts for 15 seconds. Let's roll them. I overstated the 15 seconds. By the way, Gin Lamp. Wait a minute. Gin Lamp is actually the play. It gives us 1 luck every 2 seconds. 1 luck, or 1 spike, or 1 mana, whatever I have the least of. Most likely I'm gonna hit 7 mana, or... what? You know what? The luck is gonna run low and lower and lower, so this is always gonna give us luck. I'm never gonna get 7 luck for the power-up, but those 2 lucks are gonna always roll into Shaman Masks. You know what? Forget it. We're going for runes. So we take this, flippity flip, drop it on the ground, flippity flip again. And boom. Didn't work this time. Boom. This time neither. There was another flute which I should have taken. There was another flute like this. I was a bit too eager to roll through. Big mistake. Could go for Gloves of Face to power up the flute and speed. This is 20. You know what? No, we're gonna try to get the... Oh, we found our collar. Very nice. Roll for 2. And nope. And roll for 2 again, and that's enough. Okay, let's actually go. The colors obviously are the best in slot item, and I want to remind you that the crown is here to specifically remove blindness, because blindness is the one and only thing that can kill us. Me not being able to attack is the only thing that can kill us. I just rolled 2 luck. I think I rolled 2 energy now. 14 shielding, and I just became immune to everything. And he is not immune to everything because they're still taking... I missed. They're still taking 30 damage right there. And 36, and 34. Oh, I'm still taking 0. I'm still taking 0. I'm still taking 0. And I just took 14, but it was too late. Look at this. I think I even triggered the Empower very early. Yeah, we triggered this thing very early. At 10 seconds, I already triggered this. At 10 seconds. And it's gonna last up to 27. And at 27, it's just like, I mean, we're already at... with 14 fatigue, and the opponent's taking... Look at how many buffs they had, and they just got binned straight up. Yeah, a bunch of buffs, very nice. 30 to 33 damage, how much was mine doing? 63 to 69. Nice. And this is gonna be the last fight here. So I'm gonna find one last rune. Or even not, I don't know. Man, the runes... Oh, nice, we got the best in slot, obviously. Runes are very rare to come by. Wolf and Tiger for random buffs. And Stamina Regen, based on how many buffs I have. I mean, I guess yes. First of all, let's have something to sell the piggy bank because this last fight. These can go wherever. Therefore, the Wolfen thingy can also go wherever. I mean, I can fit this if I want to, but... let's buy it for now because it's on sale. And on sale, things can be sold back for the same price. Because at the end of the day, I didn't find anything I wanted. So might as well have a Wolfen Tiger, am I right? So let's put the Wolfen Tiger in a spot where it fits. You go there, you go here, and you go here. Now I'm not going to have energy issues because this gives us, first of all, every 5 seconds 3 random buffs, and then also regen based on how many buffs we have. Those 3 random buffs are always the ones we have least of, and most of the time the least of I will have is going to be luck, because this thing takes luck away all the time. So this should give us luck randomly, and then this should give us 5 out of the buffs. So we're going to buffing with him, buffing with him, buffing. And let's hope the opponent's going to be something super tanky, because only something super tanky is possible to beat us, based on what I'm concerned. We have anti-blindness anyway. We take 0 damage here, and then we have 20% less mana regen on everything. I could also go like this. So every time the axe attacks, it gets 3% attack speed. Or I can do this, and every time the axe attacks, it gets 6% attack speed. But because we have energy issues anyway, I think that doesn't really make sense. Let's go with maybe 3% attack speed. That's nice. Yeah. I don't even think we attack 10 times, by the way. 15 seconds. The fight needs to last for 15 seconds for us to attack for 10 times to give this thing 3%. You know what? Let's try this. If the final fight we lose because of energy issues, then so be it. I want to try this out. And maybe we're not gonna lose from energy issues. Okay, this guy's a speed build. So let's see how fast he's gonna trigger. And they also have 2 revives. They have the Dark Lantern revive and they also have the Phoenix revive. So let's see how fast they're gonna bin us. Because they should definitely bin us. Do they take buffs away? They only take spikes away because they have 3 times Draconic Orb, and we're gonna generate a bunch of spikes because we have Vulcan Tiger. We just triggered the Empower at 7 seconds. This is very bad for us. 0.3 is a bit too slow, maybe. Doesn't matter. They're going up and up on flames. We need to kill them as fast as possible. I hope the Phoenix triggers first. Although I'm pretty sure the Dark Lantern triggers first. And pop him one more hit. Boom. Okay, the Phoenix triggered first, so they lost all the heat, which is good for us. We're out of stamina already. We just triggered stamina with the flute. I need more buffs, and them taking away spikes from us is an issue. We have Empower. We're doing 42, 43. This thing has 0.66 attack speed right now. So I should definitely not have gone with Double Badger. 96 crit right there. They're about to become immune again. I'm still immune from everything, but the moment that last ounce were done. We triggered the immunity at 7 seconds, I think. So somewhere around here, we're gonna run out of immunity. I'm still immune, by the way. They just got their second revive and immunity. I'm still immune. This thing has a 0.57 attack speed and does 60 to 66 damage. 66 damage right there. We high roll, and one more hit and they're gone. I'm no longer immune. I repeat, we just run out of immunity and they are gone in 1 hit. And I'm out of stamina and bomb 1. Easy enough. Easiest game of my life. So this guy was the highest DPS opponent we had up to this point. They did all this damage through my immunity, by the way. And actually the immunity lasted up to here. And then at the very end, they were doing damage. Yeah, the DPS before my immunity was like 10. They popped our immunity very fast. They popped it, yeah, they popped it very, very, very early. Here, they popped it right here. So they popped our immunity at 5 seconds. This was the highest DPS build we found yet. At 5 seconds, they popped our immunity, and then for 19 seconds, so that means up to the 24-second mark. So imagine this: at 5 seconds, you bring me to half health, and then until fatigue is already 10 seconds rolling, right? Because fatigue happens at 15 seconds, and we're gonna run out at 25. So 10 seconds into fatigue, right over here, is when our thing runs out, right? And here they start doing damage to us. Right before this, I was taking 0, 0, 0, and then boom, here Battle Rage ended at 24 seconds. And then, guess what? 3 seconds later, they're dead. Because they're taking fatigue, and they're also taking my smacks and everything else. Honestly, I really enjoyed this. I have to say, I think the Shaman Mask needs to give you a couple more gemstones. Because fact of the matter is, what was my class? My class was 4 runes. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4 runes. That's it. Literally. This thing did not even need to exist. Although all of these buffs were obviously gained from this thing. But if this and all the runes could have been something else. Like if these runes, all of these runes, 6 plus 6 plus 6, so 4 times 6 is I'm sorry, I'm getting stuck here. 4 times 6 is 24, and then another coin of this one. This is a 36 coins, right? So 34 coins. So 34 coins. If my math is wrong, whatever, doesn't matter. Could have been 5 more collars, 6 more collars, if I count in the rerolls. Let's say 4 more collars, okay? 4 more collars, 8 more seconds of immunity. I could have popped the immunity at the start of the fight. Imagine this. At 0, I could have popped my immunity, and at 25, I would have still been immune, right? So I don't think the Shaman Mask is the play. I think something else is the play. I wouldn't even say the other one is the play. Let me also go into the other subclass. We destroy this. This is insane. I think this is the most basic and also at the same time the most broken build you can create with a Berserker. You literally just need 5 backpacks, 5 Dragon Scale Armors, and 5 Spike Collars. I mean, a bunch of Spike Collars. That's it. Like that's class. And if you go double axes for damage maintenance, then obviously you should go down. Oh, I should have thrown away the Forging Hammer. I'm pretty sure people were screaming on the screen for this. I should have thrown away the Forging Hammer. That was providing us with energy issues. We would have won even easier if I remembered to throw away the hammer. How much energy was the spending? Oh, this doesn't spend energy. Okay, then people are screaming on their screen for me actually removing it on a fight where I was like, I'm gonna remove this to have energy, not have energy issues. Yeah, that's a mistake. This thing does not spend energy. So I wanted to mention the class of this guy, which are these things right here. So this thing is the only other thing that would have worked. Damage taken is reduced by 10%. So instead of 95% of damage taken, you literally take 105% of damage. So you take 0. So you don't need the badger that says you take -7 because you just take 0 straight up. And then Battle Rage lasts for half a second longer for each nature item. Now right now it's not visible how many stars this has, but it has 9 stars. So that's 4.5 seconds longer for each nature item. And then every 1 second during Battle Rage, you heal for 7. So this even heals you and gives you regen. Now you might say, but Sifd, why didn't you take this? This literally is better. Well, it's not exactly better. First of all, this gives you more buffs, right? So that's the little trick there, that this gives you a value out of it, while this gives you only the guaranteed immunity and also longer duration. But the thing is about the nature items specifically, because that's the main issue here, is if you write nature, you're gonna see that there aren't really build items that I wanted in the build. Maybe cheese, yes. This gain 10 max life and a random buff. Yes, this is a thing that would be nice to fit. Wolpen Tiger was also part of the build anyway, so I guess one cheese that we found would have given us 0.5 second more duration. One Wolpen Tiger we found would have given us 0.5 more duration. I didn't really want a Torquilla. I didn't really want blueberries. Like, a lot of these things don't fit. Healing herb, not really, right? Like, most of these are not really things you want. Maybe bananas could fit, but at the end of the day, I believe that it was a correct decision. I believe that this thing is better. The Salmon Mask is better because the runes, which I think are just in gated items, where the runes, yeah, they're here. The runes are better in my opinion because this here item used 10% of the stamina, gives you damage. This here, which I didn't find a single time, the backpack version is maximum health is increased by 40, so that makes it so that the opponent takes more time for you to enter Battle Rage. So this obviously is very helpful for the specific build because you want to enter Battle Rage as late as possible. So maximum health is increased by 40 is really good. And then for 6 coins specifically, it's really good. And then Hawk Rune is the one we had, which is that we do crits and crit chance, which is also really good because it increases your DPS exponentially. 50% crit chance and crit damage is really good. Like, imagine having 5 of these on your axe. That would have been 75% more crit chance and 75% crit damage. So that means that if I was doing 50 damage, my crits would not be 100, they would be 130 or something. So it's a sizable boost DPS wise. So I think these 3 are better as runes. And once again, the minus 10% damage you take flat from the other item, the minus 10% that this thing provides you with, you can just straight up get from the badger being in your other slots. So you get just a flat amount, -7, right? So it's almost the same thing, so to speak. And once again, this also provides you with buffs, so a lot of more value out of the Shaman Mask. I do believe that they should buff how many runes you find, though. I think it's very weak right now. And I did, as far as I'm concerned, I did reroll as much as possible for runes. So yeah, it's not like I was not rolling and whoa, Sifd is crying about runes, but he's not really rolling. No, I was actually rolling for them, so I didn't really find them. Now this was just one run. Maybe you guys do more runs and you're like, no, Sifd, when I'm doing, I have 20 runes on my run, and that was just an unlucky run. This is maybe the most unlucky run I've ever seen or something. I don't know. You guys can compare your runs with mine if you play the game. That's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoy, and as always, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.